Hi guys, Victoria Paxton here. Thanks for stopping back by my channel, My Psychic Life, My Psychic Wife. We're in Shepherdstown, West Virginia today at Elmwood Cemetery. There was a show on TV where supposedly these ghost hunters were trying to help the people in Shepherdstown because the sightings and hauntings had increased. I will tell you, we've been here about 2 hours. I don't feel that at this point, but that doesn't mean anything. I just know right here I don't feel that, but then again, I always feel pretty calm in a cemetery, and nothing really bad ever happens to me in cemeteries. So, but I will tell you, from the time we got here, I was inundated with spirits. I've said this before. A lot of times they just want to say hi. They just want to be acknowledged. Not sure why. A lot of them, you know, a lot of times they have like messages they want me to get to people, or they just want answers. I don't know. Everybody's story is different. So I will tell you, I've got a man over here that's been coming through really strong. Really strong. And I want to say he's like, and I don't know why, but he's German. I don't know a lot about Shepherdstown. I don't know if maybe this was a popular area for German immigrants to settle in, maybe. I don't know why I think that, but I do. Also, you either love him or you hate him. He's on TV every single day, running his mouth. Trump. I keep getting the name Trump, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, so I'm being pulled over this way. So I'm going to just walk where I'm being pulled and see if what I'm getting, and see if I'm getting anything more, and I'll let you know. So let's just walk. The other thing, some of these graves go back to the 1700s. There are people here that fought in the American Revolution. There are people here that fought in the Civil War. I mean, there's a lot of like really older graves here. The other thing I will say, when we first pulled in, there was like a little driveway like this. And in the car, through, you know, my feet, I could feel vibrations. And when I say I feel vibrations, I don't know why, but especially like if you go to like a battlefield and a bunch of people were killed in one area, if I step on that, it vibrates. I don't know how else to describe it. And I know right away somebody's buried there. And the strange thing is that, you know, they put this road in, and apparently they put the road in right over top of people's graves. I don't know if it probably wasn't intentional, but unfortunately back then, you know, over time, some of these headstones crumble, they move, they shift, they fall, they break. And I don't know if maybe they didn't realize that they were putting a road in, because I highly doubt, you know, that's an intentional thing, you know. But they've done a really good job here, at least, of like, you know, there was a guy mowing, and they've really kept up on the headstones. Like, you don't see a bunch of like really badly broken headstones like you do a lot of times in cemeteries, especially with people being buried here so long ago. But yeah, okay, I'm getting really strong vibrations. I don't know why, but it's like really strong now. I'm not sure why it's so strong. I feel like maybe I need to go through here somewhere, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I need to go through here. I'm not sure why, but let's go through here. Yeah, let's go through here, because I feel like I am being pulled up this way, but I don't know why I'm being pulled up this way. Oh yeah, there's a lot of graves right through here with like barely any headstones. Son of a gun. Look at that. Father. Well, maybe not record the actual tombstone, but just so you know, it says Father Augustus Trump, Mother Julia Trump. And I feel like it was the man pulling me. Hold on, I'm getting... Okay, so for some reason I think this Trump guy, yeah, I don't think he went by, yeah, he didn't go by his real name. I don't know why, but I feel like he went by like Junior. Maybe they called him Junior. Okay. Okay. So apparently where this person is buried isn't where his grave was. Yeah. So, yeah, he's kind of upset because he doesn't understand why his headstone is in one spot and he's not buried there. So he's saying it's behind. So either behind me or behind him. I'm trying to get clarification. Okay, so behind where his headstone is. So, and maybe that's where the problem lies, because there are headstones and graves all around his grave.
Well, I'm thinking that it has something to do with them taking care of the place, and you know how there's probably graves over top the road.
Yeah.
So it's just a mistake.
Yeah. My husband brought up, he said, you know, maybe it's just a mistake, just like there are graves on the road. And I can show you if we come over this way. We head over this way, honey. We'll head over this way. So, you know, there's like a little driveway all around this place. And right here, like if I stand right here, I can totally feel the vibration. There's somebody buried here. And then okay, there's somebody right here too. Like all, oh, maybe it's, okay, it feels a lot more, a lot stronger right here. So maybe it's, yeah, it's like on this side. Let me go down here because I felt it more down here in the car when we drove through. Oh God, I feel it. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it right here too. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I, yeah, it's really strong over here. I don't know how to explain that. It almost, if you've ever been through an earthquake, when the ground kind of like shakes and vibrates, it's almost like if I put my foot down here, it's fine, right? It's fine, it's normal. And then if I put my foot right here, it feels like I'm shaking, like the ground shaking.
So did you tell Trump that it's just a mistake or something?
Okay, so with Mr. Trump Jr. And it's blows my mind that he goes by Junior, because that's such a like a countrified name, and his name, you know, Augustus, that's like a really intense name. I don't know. But so he was upset about his headstone being somewhere that he wasn't buried, so it's off. And I was explaining that there's graves all around him, and that, you know, somehow his gravestone was moved, and they did the best that they could to still, you know, have a headstone for him and still honor him. So he was calmed down, pretty much okay with that. Like I said, a lot of times when spirit comes through, it's usually not anything like too serious or overwhelming like this guy. It was just, you know, like, oh God, so I have like three more spirits coming through, but a lot of times it's just, you know, he just wants somebody to acknowledge the fact that he's pissed, you know. Hey, I'm mad. I'm dead. I've been here for years. And why is my headstone here when I'm back here, when my body's back here? You know, it's just, it's nothing life-threatening, but it means a lot to him, you know. And he knows that I can communicate with him, obviously. He figured that out. So he's like, okay, I'm going to ask this woman, why is this screwed up, you know? Like, I know, I don't know, but, you know, it's just small things, like not life-threatening, but it means a lot to him, right? You know. So, but anyway, let's keep walking. I want to I have a lot of yeah, I have a lot of spirits coming through. Here's another thing too. I mean, I don't want my husband to show the tombstone, but most of the tombstones tell exactly how long the person lived, like 53 years, 3 months and 29 days. And this guy was 57 years and 1 month. Yeah, it just blows my mind that they took the time to put, you know, how old to the day a person was. Oh, so this is actually a separate graveyard from over there, apparently. This is the Methodist graveyard over here. But again, here I am. There's no headstones to my right. It's a big open area, but I can feel the vibration. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can totally, right here, I can feel it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, like here I can feel it too. There's headstones to my left, and there's headstones up ahead to my right, but there's nothing in this empty patch, but there's definitely someone buried here. Okay, perfect example. So where I am in front of me, there's a really old headstone. And there's no vibration. I'm like right up to the headstone. There's no vibration. No vibration all the way across here. To the right. No vibration. No vibration. And then here's another headstone. No vibration. No. No. Right here. Okay, so right here I feel a vibration. Yeah, so I'm not sure if maybe the headstones got moved through the years because they had to put a driveway in, or I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so now I don't feel, there's a headstone to my right, no vibration. Another headstone, no vibration. Big empty area.
Yeah, they moved the stones to get the road in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel a vibration right here. There's a bunch of gravestones to my right. So yeah, I feel a vibration here. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. I feel one right here. Okay, and I feel one right here. So there's 8 grave markers, but I've only felt 2 so far. So they obviously moved a lot of these. Yeah, a lot of these graves were moved, I guess. Yeah, I've got yeah. Sorry, I've got a bunch of spirits coming through. But it's just like right here, I have like 2, 3. So I have 17 people from right here to right here. 17 spirits. I don't have anybody over here. And they're smiling, but they're not talking. But they're there, so I can feel them, and it's like draining me. I'm not sure. And I got to go back to this. Okay, so they're here, so I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them if this was like a large area for German immigrants to settle. I'm getting that German connection so strong. Wow, they're not talking to me, they're staring at me, they're smiling. I got one guy shaking his head yes, and I got one guy shaking his head no. So I don't know the answer to that. But you know that feeling you get when you go someplace and you feel like somebody's watching you? That's what it feels like with these spirits around. It's like you feel like somebody's watching you because they're just kind of standing there smiling and looking, you know? But I do feel So I do feel something strong. And again, this happens a lot of times at cemeteries. I'll get like a really like a really prominent spirit that's really demanding. Like I feel like this guy was a jerk when he was alive, and I feel like he's an even bigger jerk now that he's gone. Like he's a bully almost. And I for sure feel like this guy was in the military. And I feel like he was a real when he was in the military. I can feel him, I can see him, but I don't know where he is. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, he's right around me, I can feel him, I can see him.
But he won't show himself.
No, I can see him. Yeah, I can see him and I can feel him. He's not answering me. He just looks like he's angry. But like he's not letting me see like where he's buried, so it's not like I can.
Well, back in the 17th century, 16th century, they don't have a lot of respect for women anyway.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if you could hear that. My husband said back in the 16th and 17th century they didn't have a lot of respect for women back then. So yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why he's like angry with me. Like, I wish I could get to his headstone so I could know like what his name is. But yeah, I still have all these people over here. They're just like coming along for the ride, I guess. I'm gonna ask them if they know this other guy. Boom. Okay. So apparently they know who this other spirit is, and I take it that they don't really care for him because they're gone. And that just tells me that he is a bully. You know, he's probably bullying them, bullying their spirits. And it's sad to say that, but I mean, that's the kind of stuff that happens. All right, I'm gonna sign off here, guys. Thanks for watching. If you need to get a hold of me, victoriapaxton.psychic@gmail.com. If you want a reading, if you need whatever, email me. Bye, guys.